Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jill with At Home with Jill, and as you can see, the girls' room is a crazy big mess. Although I will say it was like they've been keeping it clean in quotation marks because their clean is not my clean, but they've been picking it up and stuff. But this was after they all four were in here playing ninja school. Don't ask me, okay? Cade was their ninja teacher. And they were in here playing ninja school, and they like set up this big thing, and yeah, I don't know, but their room was a mess. I wanted to get in here and change the organization system because obviously the cubby shelf is not working. So the cubby shelf to the left, they had a bin for each section of it. They had, a doll bin, a Barbie bin, a whatever. They had a bin for each thing, and that doesn't work for these girls. Like, doesn't work for them. They have a really hard time cleaning their room. The day before this mess right here, 2 days before, they spent 3 hours cleaning their room, and then the next morning, they spent another hour finishing it up. So it took them 4 hours to clean their room. And so that's when I came up with a different situation for them. So I decided I was going to take the cubby shelf out, and they were just going to have 2 bins, one for each girl. So Aubrey is going to have a bin for all of her stuff, and Stella is going to have a bin for all of her stuff. So anyway, I went to Walmart, I got the bins, and when I came home, my husband ended up taking them with him somewhere. So I was like, I'm going to use this time to first go through their room and throw away trash, get rid of the little junk toys that I don't want them keeping, like stuff they get from like Dollar Tree or like from prize bins or whatever. Like they just have a bunch of little like junk that they don't need. And since they clearly have a very hard time keeping their room clean, and then they have a hard time cleaning it when it's a mess, I'm helping them out by getting rid of the junk that is unnecessary, right? So anyway, so I'm going through everything in the room. I'm touching everything, and I filled up a whole trash bag, spoiler alert. And then I left a big pile in the middle of the floor for them to organize into their bins when they get home. So anyway, it ended up working out perfectly. Like pretty much right when I was done going through everything is when they came back. So they all came back, and I was like, oh, perfect timing. And I told them they each had a bin, and I told them what to do. And this is just going to streamline when it's time for them to clean their room, because I don't care if their room gets messy, because they get in here and they play with their Barbies and their dolls, and it becomes a mess. They have a bunch of stuffed animals, and they play with their stuffed animals too. Like their stuffed animals all have a name, and they sit there and they play with them, and they set them up and have different houses. Oh yeah, these rubber band things. I got Stella a loom bracelet kit, and I'm throwing those away because those little rubber bands are all over their floor all the time. I find them everywhere, and it drives me crazy. She's not making bracelets with it anymore, so they've got to go. Sorry. But anyway, now I forgot what I was saying before I talked about those bracelet things. Yeah, they play with all of their stuff, like they make little houses for their stuffed animals and whatever. Okay. So they make a mess when they play, which is totally fine, right? Like it's totally fine. But what's not fine is that they're not able to clean their room afterwards because it's too overwhelming. So now with just this bin system where they each have a bin, it's going to make cleaning their room so much faster. So now when their room's a mess, literally all Stella has to do is gather her toys that go in her bin, and Aubrey gathers her toys that go in her bin, and that's it. right? Like dirty clothes should be in the hamper and your toys are going to their bins, and that's that. So, and I told them, because I found so many like school books and stuff in here, and pencils and markers and ripped up paper, and so they're also going to have the rule that's like no paper coming in here, no cutting paper in here, no scissors, no markers, like nothing like that comes in the room. No coloring books. Like it's literally just your toys and your clothes and stuff like that. If you're going to be doing crafting with paper, that gets done in the living room, because at least I see the living room mess all day, every day, and so I can help them stay on top of that. But when it's in their room, I sometimes don't notice it until it's gotten out of hand. And so yeah, so there's just going to be rules like that. Like, and every night I'm going to make sure they put their clothes in the hamper when they change. And also, so we've always had a problem with towels, because their bathroom does not have any place for towels to hang. And when I redid their bathroom, I bought an over-the-door towel hanging system. And when I put it on their bathroom door wouldn't shut anymore. So that didn't work. So actually now I put that on my bathroom door. And so I've been wanting a different system for them. I've been wanting to put hooks, like 3 hooks in their bathroom, because that's all that will fit. But I also know they're going to have a hard time hanging towels on those hooks, especially Aubrey. So I ordered 3 hooded towel robes. So they are hooded towels, or hooded robes made out of terry cloth. So it's towel material, but they're robes. So when they get out of the shower, they're just going to put their robe on, or, they could dry off with their robe and then put their robe on and tie it up until they get dressed. And then that will eliminate towels being left all over the floor, because then when they get dressed, they just hang their robe up on their hook in the bathroom. So I got a light pink, a hot pink, and a purple. And so so that is going to be super good. I think that's going to help that so much. And then also, whenever we go to the community pool or jacuzzi that we go to all the time, they'll come in and they'll change and they'll leave towels on the floor, and then I don't notice till the next day sometimes. So I'm also going to have them use their shower towel robe things for the pool. So it's like you put on your towel robe after the pool and you come home and change and hang it back up. So anyway, I'm just, Aubrey, I'm doing a voiceover. Anyway, so I have all these plans that I'm hoping is going to work out to making their room super easy and simple to keep clean, and when it is a mess, to clean it up, right? So anyway, I don't know if you guys can tell how many of those loom bracelets just are in the cracks under the drywall, and just they're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. Okay, so you and Aubrey each have a bin. You can keep your all your stuff. All Aubrey's stuff that she wants to keep is going in her bin, and your stuff is going in your bin. If it all doesn't fit in the bin, then you have to choose what to get rid of. Okay? So start sorting your stuff into bins.
Doesn't need it on there. And I'm keeping my treasure box. I can put my nail polish and lip stuff in here.
Okay. Aubrey, your treasure box is kind of falling apart. Should we just get rid of it?
Mine is falling apart. Do you know? It's still working.
All right, so here they go doing their thing, and they were so good about it, and they were actually having fun and excited about this. I think they could tell that this was going to be a better situation and easier to manage. I think, so I'm kind of the same way. I think my entire family is, what's it called? Macro organizers, like not micro organizers. Like we don't like to have a bunch of little organizing things with one thing and like one category in each thing. Like, you know what I mean? We just like to be able to like toss things in a bin, you know? Anyway, I feel like my whole family is that way. My mom is so different. And so I've always tried to like do it my mom's way, you know, because I grew up with her, and my mom, like I tried to model my mom's organizing ways, but it's never worked for me. And so I'm finally just starting to realize that I don't organize that way. I have junk drawers everywhere, all over my house. I have like I have some junk baskets and junk drawers, and like I know where things are, you know, like I know where things are, even though you open up this drawer and it looks so messy, but like I like that's what works for me. I don't know. So anyway, I'm just realizing like my girls are the same way. If they can just toss all their stuff into one space, it's going to be so much easier for them than trying to be like, okay, this goes in the Barbie bin, this goes in that, you know? So anyway, so now I'm just running with it. It's like, this is what works. This is how it's going to be. The cube shelf thing was cute and aesthetic, or it was supposed to be, but it never stayed that way. It never looked cute. It always looked like a junk mess, horrible, ugly situation. This bin system, normally to me, is not cute. It's not aesthetically pleasing, but it's going to be nice to look at now, because it's like, yes, the room is clean. The bins are full and the room is clean. Okay, I'm happy, you know? So before it's like, I want everything to look pretty and I want everything in its place, and it's like, that doesn't work. So yeah. Anyway, and I know you guys are probably looking through the little doorway into Briella's room in there, and yes, I really need to help Briella now reorganize her room, because her room is getting pretty messy. Like she keeps it clean and tidy, but like it's messy, if that makes sense. Like there's just stuff stuffed everywhere, and like even though she makes her bed and tidies it up, it's still messy. And so she needs some help in there, and she doesn't like it being filmed, and it's also very hard to film in there. So I probably won't film it. I might just, show the after in a video down the road, like in a different video, just kind of show a little glimpse in there, after it is clean and organized. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to play some music now because I'm running out of words. Oh yeah, so also something else we changed. So the little stuffed animal hammock up there, since all her stuffed animals are going in her bin, and she had a bin full of her sweatshirts and jackets and stuff that don't fit in her dresser, we decided to throw all her sweatshirts and jackets up into her hammock up there. So that was like one of the solutions we came up with just on the fly, because I was like, wait, now where are these gonna go? But also I saw on Amazon they have like an over-the-door net storage thing. It's kind of like, it's a bunch of stuffed animal net things that go over the door instead of having like a hammock in the corner of the wall like that. And so I might get that over the door one so that they can keep their like sweatshirts and stuff in that on the door instead of having it like above the bed like that, because that's kind of weird. And honestly, I hate those like hammock things. I think they look really like tacky. But if it was like over their bedroom door, I think that could look cute. Or not cute. It wouldn't show. You wouldn't see it. So, yeah. Oh man, it's always a huge mystery to see what is under and behind the bed. Oh man, it's funny because like I wish I did this first, because I'm like, oh man, like the room was already clean and now I'm having to do this again. I had to like go get the trash bag again, and but anyway, it's fine. But yeah, I'll just never understand how this happens. Like, does Aubrey literally lift up her mattress and like throw things under? Because like how do things get under the bed when her bed frame touches the floor? Like there is no, like I don't know. Do you do that, Aubrey? Do you lift up your mattress and throw stuff under your bed? No. Okay. She says no. I'm just like, how does this happen? But anyway, it was really good to like flip over the rug and get everything. I ended up deciding to take the whole rug out to be washed and just really clean the floor underneath. Also, after this part right here, I lost footage, and now this is the next day. Or I think I forgot to hit record or something. I don't know. This is the next day now. So I had like stripped all their bedding to be washed and put new bedding on so they could sleep that night. Yeah, anyway, I don't remember what else, but this is the next day. So, usually I would be so burnt out from that project, I would leave the hallway like this for a week, but I'm not letting myself do that anymore. I'm like, if I start a decluttering project that ends up turning the house a mess, I have to take care of it right away. I'm not going to allow myself to just leave messes like from decluttering to deal with later, because, you know, it drives everybody crazy. I put the cubby shelf in my room because I was going to try it out in my room. Ended up not liking it there. But yeah, so then I put it in the kitchen, but I'm going to sell it. It's an IKEA Kallax, and those have good resale value. So I am going to sell that shelf thing because we don't have room for it. But I'm hanging on to it right now because when our kitchen is being remodeled and gutted, we are going to have like our fridge and our stove like out in the dining room. We're going to have to set up kind of a little temporary kitchen, temporary pantry. And so I figured it'll come in handy at that point. So right now I put it in the kitchen, and yeah, I think it'll go in the dining room for pantry items when the kitchen's being remodeled. So, and then after that, I can sell it. I'm excited to sell it and get it out of here because it's just been it's just been moving around to different rooms since I bought it. It used to be really cute with our homeschool stuff under the whiteboard in the dining room, but we had a smaller dining table and I just don't have room for it now. So yeah, anyway. So now I am just getting this rug out of here so that I can completely clean behind everything. Because originally I wasn't going to move the dresser, but there's like so much little tiny crap behind the dresser, like under the dresser, like in the back, like under the drywall. And yeah, so anyway, I was like, I need to just move everything, you know? So that's what I'm doing now.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you.
take the rug to the laundromat. Thankfully it's washable. So that's all their stuff right there. Their bed, although their bedding isn't on. And then over here, and then Stella decided she can keep her shoes under there. And then their hamper is gonna go in that corner. But yeah, it is a million times better in here. And then we need to do Briella's room too, but she doesn't like that to be filmed, so yeah.
Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. 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 Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you.
So, as you can see here, I'm just kind of putting all their dirty clothes in the laundry. I'm washing all their bedding and everything. I'm washing all their stuffed animals. And I put a little pile of their dolls right there that are not going to get washed, so that I could go put those back in their room. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope it was nice and motivating for you guys. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.